Hey, this is Jill from the Container Store.
Oh.
Is there something wrong?
I just thought a virtual designer would be a cool robot.
I could do a robot voice if that helps.
Maybe?
Hi, I am Jill. Let's design.
Nope, absolutely not. Regular voice, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not good at impressions.
Enjoy free virtual in-home closet design and up to 25% off closet systems with the Container Store's custom closet sale. The Container Store, where space comes from.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
You can watch Man City versus Liverpool on Now TV for just €10. So what's stopping you? Going shopping again? You're already on first-name basis with the sales assistant. A family party? Your Aunt Mary has seen you 4 times this week already. This is a cracking fixture. Don't let anything get in your way. To treat yourself to a Now TV Sky Sports Day Pass and watch the games that matter to you for just €10, search Now TV Football today. Content streamed via internet. Full terms at nowtv.com.
This episode of Jaded XD is sponsored by Femme Noir, playfully provocative vegan hair care for sexy girls with curls who want to kiss straight hair goodbye and say hello to seductive curls. As a special offer for our listeners, we've partnered with Femme Noir to give you 20% off your order when you use the offer code JXD at checkout. To get a claim on your Femme Noir products, go to shopfemmenoir.com and use the code JXD to save 20% on your first purchase. That's shopfemmenoire.com, because natural hair is sexy.
Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Raindrops and drop tops and video bitches. Like they say all the time, snitches get stitches. Brown fronto packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Cream-colored pimp suits and money on zoodles. Raggedy niggas eat oodles of noodles. Weed got me up on the moon with my wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
When the whites bite, when the whites sting, when we're feeling mad, we simply remember our favorite things, and then we don't feel so bad.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Bought a Fanta cause I always wanted one. Made a film with them bitches, ain't no one-on-one. Got this watch and this watch is like.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Jade and XD. I am your host, XD, and I'm with
Jade.
Hey.
I'm clearly with Casey Kasem today.
Yeah. Listening to the next top 40.
Hey, next up, Migos.
Bandstand. You gotta be real old to know what that shit is. But okay.
To even know who Casey Kasem is. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know. Rest in peace. Did they ever find him? Remember he went missing and like they couldn't find his body?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. I only knew that because it was just like a really weird story.
What happened to all those people who got lost in the Bermuda Triangle?
They died, more than them.
They were fine? Okay.
What's tea?
Before we start.
Yep.
Put my
They had it coming. They had it coming.
Before we start.
They had it coming all along.
Because y'all know that I'm annoyed.
Yep.
And I'm not going to hide it.
I'm going to sing all episode. It's my time to sing because you sing all episodes normal the time. So
That's
I'm going
fine.
to do it. Mm-hmm.
To the person who wrote in.
Yeah.
To multiple shows, clearly.
Yeah.
And we just happen to read it on the same week, I guess. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You mad thirsty. And what that does is it takes the authenticity and the sincerity out of you even writing into the show in the first place. We are all friends, and it is wonderful that you support each and every one of us.
Yeah.
But for you to come and say, you know what, this shows us right then and there, you don't really care about what, you know, what individuals have to say on each platform. You just want to be heard. And that's thirsty as hell. And I don't feel bad saying it. And if you're upset about it and you don't want to listen to the show anymore because you don't like what I'm saying to you, I don't really give a fuck. It's trash, okay? You're out here, you want a platform to get yourself a fucking podcast, a blog, a Twitter, whatever you got, and air it all out. You know what I'm saying? Write into Six Brown Chicks, and that way you can have 30,000 niggas at one time chime in on what the hell your problem is. But to write on every single podcast is mad thirsty, and it shows that you don't care about the individual podcast. You just care about yourself. So miss me with that bullshit.
Straight out Compton.
Straight. Because I know how to cuss a nigga out and laugh.
Podcast with attitude.
PWA. Straight out of Brooklyn.
Podcast with attitude. They don't like us because we brown.
I like us because we brown. And young JD had it bad because I'm brown. And fuck that shit.
Actually, side note, don't ever read NWA lyrics because they're really awful and misogynist. Yeah, they're really awful.
They're terrible.
Whew. Anyway, how was your week?
And homophobic.
Oh, yeah.
Super.
Yeah. Ella.
Yo, we were talking about that today actually at work. We talking about weeks and whatnot. We were talking about how awful lyrics could have, were back in the day and how they've had to change certain songs. And
oh yeah, we're totes bringing back Fucked Up Song of the Week in 2018.
Yes, because I had one today.
Yeah,
it's a Christmas song by a group called. One moment. Oh, it was, never mind. It's on my work computer. But anyway, it's a Christmas song, and essentially, I guess it was written for the famine going on in Africa. And the song says something along the lines of, originally it said,
Africa by Toto?
No. I love that song.
That's a horrible song.
I hear the rains down in Africa.
That song is actually bad, but we'll talk about that later. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so this song says something about, tonight, Christmas, thank God it's us, it's you and not us.
Yikes.
I have to find the song and tell you all what it is, but I don't feel like going over there and getting my work computer. But yes, that's what it says. It's thank God it's you and not us or some shit like that.
Yikes.
They've since gone back and changed it, but it's what made you think that was okay in the first place, even in 1984? I don't know.
Yeah. How was the rest of your week?
It was busy, man. Kia and I hosted the Friend Zone Live.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody who showed love to, obviously, the Friend Zone for coming out and supporting our friends and our family, but also for those everybody who showed love for Getting Grown, and then those who showed love for Jaden XD. Yeah. Y'all were
our
dope.
Our little podcast that could. Our indie podcast.
Toot toot.
Our Solange podcast.
Yeah, Hadley Street Dream Solange.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody who showed love, and again to the beautiful women who came and they gave us these amazing gifts. I've been using that fucking lemon cookie shea butter. My God!
Oh, you gotta let me smell it.
Oh, nigga, you're about to smell it and go crazy.
MGZ.
And it's soft and it's it was just amazing. So anyway, shout out to everybody. But that was my week. I did that and work. I just feel like I've been moving. Planning for 2018 like crazy.
Yeah.
It's really what a lot of the end of 2017 has been.
Yeah. Same to you.
Not to be a meme or a gif or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know.
I feel you, bro. Thanks, my week was regular.
Regular schmegular?
Yeah, nothing, work, drink alcohol, smoke weed, regular week.
Yeah,
nothing.
That's real.
Yeah. Got some unexpected good news.
Oh?
Yeah, I got paid from something I didn't expect I was supposed to get paid for.
Ooh, that's always nice.
And I was like, ooh. Ooh.
Right. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, yes, Sheree, that's exactly what happened. And I was like, ooh, Ibiashando. Hey, God is good. But other than that, you know, I think 2018 is something that's been on my mind. I've actually planned some out. I have bones. This is better than because I had nothing. I just had an idea. Now I have bones of what my year is going to look like. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of work.
Man, 2018 is about to be so much work.
But I mean, and I mean, might as well do it before, you know, the world ends. Because it's going to end like by like June. So
right. Get it out the way.
Yeah, might as well do it. God damn it. You know, listen to us anywhere and everywhere. And to Jade's point about the email, we never really. When you guys email us, you know, we'll see it, yes, and we save them for a mailbag show whenever we get enough. Because what we like for you guys to do is call us, and that's what sets us apart from everybody else. We have a hotline where you guys call, and so I want to encourage you guys to call. I know some people were annoyed, like, you're ruining it for the rest of us. Well, you know, we have other ways, and what we prefer for you guys to do is just call us. And if you guys haven't,
we don't mind doing emails because we don't mind doing mailback episodes. But like when you do shit like that, it's whack.
Yeah. But call us, and if you've been called, I mean, if you called, you know that sometimes we call you back. Mm-hmm. So. Yes. Before XD's Corner, I went to Horrible Decisions live show. Yes. It was so good. Shout out to Mandy and Weeze for a successful
shout out to you ladies
live show. It was way more successful than like when you and I started out, when it was us in that backyard.
Sounds more successful than a lot of first live shows.
Yeah, but so
shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys check out Horrible Decisions.
I had a good time, and they gave free alcohol, and so, you know, anytime if it's for free, it's for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was añejo alcohol. It was so good.
Oh, añejo tequila. Mm-hmm. Oh, yum.
Mm-hmm. They did that. They did that. Okay, XD's Corner. It's very difficult to love someone that's never been loved before.
Yeah.
And it's also very difficult to decide whether you want to keep going with that, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's like, not everybody has had the same type of experiences that you have, and that shouldn't negate you or shouldn't like put somebody out of a dating pool because of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's not fair to them, and it's also not fair to you because you're missing out on what could potentially be. I guess this isn't a conversation about potential, because I feel like people, if you show somebody love and affection and in the right way, that eventually it will be reciprocated. Not always, but I also feel like with work it will be. However, I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a point with trying to answer a question like, how do you love somebody that's never been loved before or love the right way?
So a friend of mine who...
and this is with any relationship, even with like family members too, you know what I mean? Right.
A friend of mine said, because you know all of the advice about you can't love somebody till you love yourself. A friend of mine said that the worst advice you can give somebody who's down on themselves is that they need to love themselves.
Yeah.
because it's counterproductive.
Yeah.
And a lot of times...
Because it's like, how? Nigga,
right.
like, what the fuck?
You have to be taught in some kind of way, which is why so many people have communication issues and issues with relationships with other people, because they've never been properly taught how to communicate and how to love somebody. And so, I agree with her sentiments where you can't tell somebody that they need to love themselves more. Now, should we love ourselves? Absolutely. Do we need to find that self-love? Yes, but there are ways in which we need to do so, and sometimes that requires some help.
Yeah.
And, Auntie Jennifer did give sound, good auntie advice.
It's such a good book.
Oh my God, so good. But she said, make sure that you learn how to love yourself so that you know what love looks like. So that, I think that is sound advice. However, telling somebody who's down on themselves, you need to learn how to love yourself. No, you need to teach somebody how to love. Yeah. Because they don't always know how to love themselves, and they don't always know how to love other people.
Right.
But we also have the right to say where we can no longer
extend that kind of work, right?
Right.
I want to say this is not a personal issue that I'm having. Mm-hmm. This is just something that has been going on around me.
Right.
And someone asked me that question, like, how do you love somebody when they haven't been loved before? And I was like, I don't know. And that's something I've been thinking about all week. Like, and to your point, yes, the people need help.
Yes.
Like, it's not always, and I think that's the whole point of.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Like partnerships or companionship, right? We're not meant to be in life alone. No. Because you can't learn. The whole point of life is learning, and you can't learn by yourself. What life is about, right? So I feel like, and to your point, right, there is a stop where like, oh, I can't do all this emotional legwork for you. You have to do some of this yourself. But to help be someone's guide, sure. So I guess the question I'm trying to answer, how to love somebody is like with patience.
It requires, that's a huge thing that it requires.
Patience and being available, right?
Availability, non-judgment.
Yeah.
It requires so many things. That support system is just so many things, but you do have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself while you're helping to take care of somebody else as well. Yeah. That's the one thing I would offer.
And the only thing, I have one more corner, because it's actually in tandem. It's kind of contradictory to all of this. Part 2. People ask us for advice all the time, right? They go to the podcast, they ask you, a friend, whomever, I need advice. What I've learned in this life is that people aren't necessarily looking for advice. They're looking for validation for something they've already made up in their damn mind already. You just want me to tell you what you already know.
Right.
So it's like it's this whole performance thing. Like, just shorthand it. Like, what do you want to do? And I'll support you through it. You know what I mean? But I also, what I've kind of trying to tell people is like, when people ask you advice, don't necessarily give them advice. Ask questions to get them to an answer they may have not considered themselves. Because when you start giving advice, it's just like, girl, I'm wasting my time because you're not going to take the shit anyway. Because you already know what you want to do.
Sometimes people be just looking for advice.
Yeah. I feel like people intrinsically already know what they want to do. It's just a matter of people needing a sounding board.
That's true.
But anyway, that's enough of that. It's time for a break. Now it's time for Artist of the Week. This week, I am so excited. It's because I got to see them a couple weeks ago. So our friend Dubs and her son JJ have a podcast.
Yes,
go ahead. Called Youngish. And it is it's something that's necessary, and it's something that young parents can enjoy and kids can enjoy. The first episode is them talking about Doctor Who and Doctor Strange. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I've never watched any of these shows, but this works for them. And I think it's important for kids to be involved with their parents. Like, yeah, there is an idea of like there needs to be a parent-child line, but it doesn't mean that they can't have like a warm, loving, specific kind of friendship. You know what I mean? It's important. Right. And Dubs is a single mother, and JJ has gone through some troubles in his life, as I think he's 11 now, I believe, by the time this episode airs. So it's like, and he's very intelligent and very aware of things. So it's refreshing to talk to somebody or listen to somebody. Even when I was talking to him, a couple weeks ago during the holiday when I went there, very insightful. It was like talking to Caleb from Stranger Things. So
yes.
Yes. So it's just like, this is really refreshing, and it's different, and it's not pop culture based, and it's not like, we have the Read for that. So, right. You know what I mean? And you should all listen to the Read every Thursday. However, it's a good show. It's very dope. It's very good. Dub sent me the first episode. Yeah. Asked me to take a listen to it, and I absolutely adore. It's cute. Kids should do dynamic. Podcasts. Yeah, that would be fun to listen to. And we take ourselves seriously way too much. Absolutely, way too much, self included. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a jab at everybody. Like, this is self included, and kids they're really good about taking you outside of that. Yeah. And even sometimes you got to check yourself in that, because you be wanting to fuss, but you be like, they're just having a good time. Like, let me just have a good time too. I told you your daughter pressed me for a dream car. Oh, this child. She knows what she wants, man. I mean, I got it, but that's not. I said it. I said it on Getting Grown, but she told her aunt. She said, $20. Huh? I got it for her. It wasn't that expensive. She said, her aunt said she want to buy her some sheets. So Noah goes, I want sheets with hearts on them. And if the store does not have sheets with hearts on them, turn around and walk out. Yes, Noah Garden. I said, did you tell her don't bother? Yes. They don't have what I want, then don't bother. Yes. Like, if they don't have this, store-bought is fine. Or I don't want store-bought. I don't want to. I don't want no off-brand nothing, okay? On Postmates where they give you, like, the option to be, like, to supplement the order, just be like, nah, I don't want that shit. If they don't have my modifications, then cancel that shit. Cancel that shit. But yes, listen, support Black art. This week, we're doing our favorite things. Most of these things you can buy online, on Amazon or various other retailers. Jada and I have our own lists. We do not know what each of them are. Some of them are in New York City specifically, I'm going to assume, because I know mine are. Some are. So that gives you an excuse to come to New York City and try them. Okay. Jada Jays, do you want to start? Okay. This is our take on, because, since Jade respects Oprah now, I feel like we could just steal from Oprah now. I knew this nigga was going to take this way too far. Way too far. So I said it on Getting Grown. Sorry if there's repeated stuff. A KitchenAid mixer. I don't have one yet. Like, I want a matte black or a navy blue KitchenAid mixer. I think more navy blue with the attachments. Because the nigga wants to make things. I want to make
cakes and sausage and pasta, and with all the cooking that I do pretty much everything by hand. But I do not have a KitchenAid mixer.
Do you follow Fat Kid Deals on Twitter?
No.
I wish I would have. For whatever reason, I feel like you had one. I thought you had one, but
you saw one that I was using for a large project.
Got it. No, they had one on sale through Fat Kid Deals. It was $150, and you know them hoes are literally like 3 and up.
Word, $400.
God, them shit's expensive. I mean, with good reason, I understand. Like KitchenAid, my grandmother has one. Yeah, I know she don't use it.
It'd be so many niggas who have KitchenAid mixers. Be like, but I just don't even use it.
She's had it for years, but it doesn't.
Old people always have the best of. Oh, my grandmother has a Vitamix she does not use, and I have been. I'm like, hey, girl, let me get that Vitamix off you.
$9,000.
And she's like, no, because one day I'm gonna use it, and I'm like, let me get that.
Right. Okay. We'll do kitchen stuff because I have some kitchen stuff too.
Okay.
I love tea. Mm-hmm. I love iced tea. I know that. Okay. Yeah, I love tea. I love iced tea. My favorite drink in the world is iced green tea. Mm-hmm. I love it, especially the one from Panera. So delicious. So on a hot summer day.
We don't sleep on the one from Wendy's. The tropical green tea.
But that's Tropicana, which is fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, girl. It says Tropicana right on the kiosk thing. It's all Tropicana juices.
Not the tropical green tea. They don't even have tropical green tea Tropicana.
It says Tropicana on it.
Oh, it's ruined. It's ruined.
Whatever, you're gonna drink it anyway.
I know.
But I have from Mr. Coffee. It's the 2-quart iced tea maker.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it at Wally World, but you can get it on Dazan. It's super cool because you can use loose leaf tea or tea bags, and you put it in this little apparatus, and then you attach the pitcher next to it or whatever, and it makes the tea. They brews it hot, but you pour it over ice.
I want that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my God, I love iced tea.
It's $15. It's great on Amazon.
Oh, the Zon.
Yeah, the Zon. I love it. It's so good. And because Kat, our old intern, she got me a whole bunch of tea from Teavana. So I would brew. I'm out now, but I would brew a whole bunch of iced tea. Now I use like the tea bags I got from Harney and Sons. So super good.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Well, the next thing on my list is a half.
Smoke that green, 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 smoke that green.
It's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It would save me some money if I was gifted a half. And I'd be a happy Jade for a while.
I knew you were going to put shrubbery on your list.
Yeah. This is a half.
How much does that usually run you?
Around 2.5. A half over like 120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
234.
Okay.
For one.
Okay. That's not something we could buy on Amazon, correct?
Nah, not the Zon.
Well, not yet anyway, because I feel like it's going to happen at some point.
I hope not.
Well, speaking of relaxation, we brought it up before a couple weeks ago, and people have been asking me for it since the last episode.
Yes. Ha.
I own everything that's on this list. I own.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yes, it is the Naipo, Naipo neck massager adjustable intensity shiatsu back massager with heat. My best friend Terrell, Dr. Terrell, hey.
What up, T?
He had it in his house when we were in LA for the live show. I went over and he had all these massage things. I was like, "What kind of freaky shit are you into?" He was like, "Just relax and put this on." And it's literally like a sling.
It's like a sling.
You want to talk to him about it?
I already have.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
it's like a sling, and it's like these heated balls that like knead your neck and back, and you can move it all over your body.
Oh,
when I work out, I'll put it on my legs for leg day, arms, lower back, neck, everywhere, abdomen, if you're doing like a core workout. Oh, it is so good.
I literally just used it on my back because it was killing me. And my God, both times, you have one and Taya has one, and I used both of you all's, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the foot one for myself for the.
There's a foot one. Nigga. Oh, I want the duo.
Yeah.
I want the back and the foot.
Yeah.
After a day of catering?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. So yes, get it. It is great. NAIPO neck and back shiatsu massage. Get it.
I want a really good chef knife. I want like a really, really good chef knife. There's a bunch of really good ones that you can actually buy on the Zon now that we're in this day and age, because you used to have to go shopping for them. I think the one that I really want is probably the Wusthof classic 8-inch cook's knife. $140 on the Zon. Oh, it's beautiful for chopping herbs, meat. I just need one really good, really. I mean, obviously, I want a set eventually. I have a set of knives, but like expensive.
Yeah, my uncle has Wolfgang's set of knives. Yeah, you can split a hair with that shit. I was like, I cut the shit out of my finger chopping parsley.
Ooh, or the Mac MTH 80. Ooh. 8-inch chef knife, all on the Zon. They all range around $140. So that's what's next.
Let me tell you something. I was watching some famous chef on GQ's video content, whatever, and he was talking about like how to build your kitchen for like kitchen essentials and stuff. Kitchen cookware is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Like good ones.
Yes. Proper pot so you're not burning your food or messing up the temperature.
Because because Le Creuset had a sale. Creuset.
Yes, they did.
Had a sale. Still way too rich for my fucking blood.
Yeah.
But, you know. Oof. Anyway. I'm big on sleep. Everybody knows I go to bed at 10:30 every night.
Oh, it's gotten late, sir.
No, I go to bed at 10:30 every night.
You used to go to bed like 9 o'clock.
That's only because I was working so much.
That's true.
Now I regulate, but it's 10:30. 10:30 is like my latest.
Okay.
11 if I'm like here on Wednesdays. I go to bed at 11 because I'm here a little later.
Right.
I have so much sleep stuff on here. I'm so excited. I got these pillows. They are adjustable bamboo shredded memory foam.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
They're hypoallergenic. They have no dust mites. I want to preface this whole show by saying we're not getting any endorsements from these people.
No, we're just talking.
Except for obvious commercials. But these are just shit that we like or want, right? But these pillows saved my life. Literally. Because, I end up getting crooks in my neck all the time. And I sleep wildly. But listen, these pillows are amazing. They come really hard at first, but I had to take some of the filling out. But once I've regulated what was comfortable and what's not, I sleep like, what Erykah Badu said, I sleep like a white baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's peaceful.
Yeah. That's it. And each pillow was only $10.
Oh, what?
Right. So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Well, okay, so you know how much it costs for you to keep your body up and, like, you know, just buy things that you need on an everyday basis. Toilet paper, toothpaste, all that, deodorant. I would love... Oh, and I've spoken also about my natural deodorant journeys. And I found one that I figured out. So I was telling the girls on Twitter. The girls is everybody.
Yeah.
So I was telling the girls on Twitter that I was breaking out from Schmidt's natural deodorant. And Fran told me that she breaks out from it too. And the reason is probably because of the arrowroot and the baking soda. It might be too much because I already have sensitive skin. So I got the sensitive skin one, right? Mm-hmm. Works just fine, but I noticed that I was breaking out a little bit. But I needed to up I needed to re-up on my deodorant that I really wanted, which I'm about to get to. But I will say a little trick where I figured out how to stop breaking out was that, because it was nowhere near like the regular one, I spray a little rose water on my underarms and then I apply the deodorant. And for whatever reason, it doesn't react. So I also do a couple of drops of tea tree just for added freshness. But
I feel like the tea tree oil probably would be the one that stopped your breakout too.
It could have been. But I found a deodorant in which I don't add anything and I don't do anything. And I love it. And you have to order it online. It's Lone Body Care. They make a tea tree. They make a...
I had a sample of that. Yeah, it's good.
It's great. Lavender. I feel like they make a citrus one. They make an unscented. But it is the best natural deodorant that I have found thus far. So if I was going to be gifted on something, it would be a whole bunch of Lone Body Care deodorant so I could have backups for my backups for my backups.
I think I'm going to go back to natural deodorant. Because in the summertime, I'm just like, nah, girl, I'm way too fat and I can't do like...
I get it, but I made it through the summer.
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I'm fat. Let me not say that. I'm big and black. So like I
sweat.
And I sweat.
I sweat. And I'm an adult. So I've gotten over like sweat marks and shit. Granted, no, you don't want to be out with mass sweat marks. But at the same time, I have gotten over being embarrassed about stupid things like sweat marks or pimples or things that happen to everybody.
Yeah.
But as far as, so I do care about the health of my pits but I do want to stay fresh because that's one thing that I'm not going to tolerate is mustiness.
Oh, no. Well, speaking of musty, my favorite cologne or scent I found this year. Mm-hmm. It's a unisex scent, so it's good for everybody. It's a higher end, but it's worth it. It's by Maison Margiela. It's from their Replica line, which is super interesting, and I'll talk about it in a second. But it's called Fireplace. So what Maison Margiela did was they had a team of fragrancers. I forget the name. I don't know. Fragrancers. It's literally scientists, right? And they recreated different things in the smell. So like my other favorite one is Jazz Club. And when you smell it, it smells exactly like a jazz club. Like
cigarettes and cognac?
You do smell a cigar, and you do smell cognac, and you do smell like some light area. Like it smells exactly like a jazz club. The beach that smells like a beach.
Like salt.
The one I like is Fireplace, and it smells exactly like a fireplace. It smells like burning wood. And it's sexy and just deep and just... Oh, it's so good. It's so good for winter. I don't know if I can get away with it wearing it in the summertime.
What's it called again?
It's Fireplace by Maison Margiela.
Maison Margiela.
Yeah.
Well, my good scents come from Haba Khalach, and they are always some delicious oil that I put on my body. And that's usually how I roll.
Direct from Flatbush.
Word. You know, people talk about how gift cards are impersonal. That is false. Okay? Because if I was gifted with a Sephora, a Lowe's, or a Trader Joe's, or a Fairway gift card, a nigga would go crazy because I got plans. I'd get groceries for my Lowe's. I want...
For your activities?
For my home activities. Because I got some floating shelves I need to install. Shut up. Okay. Some floating shelves that need to be installed and some things that just need to be built, new blinds that need to be purchased. So a Home Goods gift card, nigga, would do me right.
Do we have Lowe's in New York?
Yeah, I just went to Lowe's yesterday.
Where?
I went in Sunset Park going.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Studio City or Industry City or
there's
whatever
also
they call it now.
I mean, they're always out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure there's some in the city too. I probably just haven't paid them any attention.
Lowe's. I mean, I know Home Depot.
We don't support Home Depot.
Wait, why don't we support Home Depot?
Because the owner of Home Depot funded Trump's campaign and said that he would assist in the funding of the wall.
Oh, God. Now I have to find another lesbian establishment.
Yes, Lowe's or your local hardware store. But we not fuck with Home Depot.
Damn.
Nah, we ain't rocking with them. They're canceled.
Damn. I go through Apple chargers like a bitch. Like I don't know. Like as fuck. Like they end up turning like micro braids. They just whatever. So a couple years ago, I worked for a fashion blog and they paid me through merchandise on the site. Mm-hmm. And so I discovered this company called Native Union. And so I had this cable from them for years, and it finally gave out because, nothing lasts forever. But Native Union has a cable for your iPhone charger cable that's 10 feet long. And it's reinforced by like this really sleek rope and also these other covers inside of each of the cables or whatever. I don't know. It's like wrapped 3 times, but it's sleek and nice. And there's like a big knot at the end so it doesn't fall off your apparatus or whatever. It's pretty pricey, I will say that. However, it is worth it. It lasted me at least 2 years. And it's 10 feet long. And so therefore, that struggle with, I need to be on this side of the bed because this is where my, the plug is or whatever. Like I could be literally anywhere in the bed and just be like, oh girl, it's right here. It's fine.
Just rolling around.
Exactly. But they sell it, at Best Buy or, the Zon.
That's real.
Yeah. It's really nice. Cause Apple chargers, girl.
Apple chargers are
wiggity, whack.
Cause inside out is wiggity, whack.
They're just like fragile hoes getting run through.
Yeah.
They can't. Anyway, so my good friend Shanti in Philly has a store called the Sable Collective. And anybody knows that means the black collective of black shit. You know what I'm saying? So she sells everything. She sells clothes, vintage clothes that she picks out herself, shades, head wraps, candles, incense, T-shirts, coaster, like just all kinds of really dope, cool shit. Plus African artwork that her partner actually goes and handpicks out herself when she travels. But it is a very dope store located in North Philly. And you can also find them on Instagram at the Sable Collective, and I believe they have a website, thesablecollective.com. But Shanti posted, so I always find things that I want. I've gotten this really cool deck of cards, which, like, all the kings and queens are black. They have afros. The jokers are like fists. Like, they're very cool cards. Black cards. They're very, very cool. Soul cards is what they're called. But she posted these crystal pipes. Yeah. She posted these crystal pipes.
What kind of pipes?
You want to see?
Like Weed pipes? Oh. So you have to be specific, because when you say pipe, not like a crack pipe, but like a...
No. Never a crack pipe, friend.
Okay.
Never. I'm never speaking of that. Handmade crystal pipes. They have the African amethyst, which is pictured, but then they have a rose quartz and an opal.
Ooh, that's cute.
Right? So I definitely want one of those. And then she's got all kinds of really cool candles and
Smoking
jewelry.
out of a pipe is really strong.
It is. It makes me cough.
Yeah. I remember, because that's when I used to smoke out of a pipe, and you'd be like, this makes me feel like a crackhead.
I don't like how this makes me feel. I don't. Yeah. I hate them, actually. But she's got a bunch of really cool shit. So make sure you check out the Sable Collective on Instagram, and check out this. Check them out on the Instagram, and then it'll link you to everything on how to purchase and all of that.
Listen to our next favorite thing while we take a break.
This episode of Jade NXT is sponsored by Femme Noir, playfully provocative vegan hair care for sexy girls with curls who want to kiss straight hair goodbye and say hello to seductive curls. This holiday, shop with Femme Noir and give the gift of sexy curls. Get your holiday shopping done early and take advantage of free shipping on orders of $50 or more. Black woman-owned Femme Noir focuses on ingredients, and all products are vegan-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, mineral oil-free, and free from toxins that strip your hair of moisture and nutrients. This holiday, get your special curl friend a Femme Noir mini gift set. It includes 2 ounces of Dirty Curl Cleansing and Conditioning Oil, 2 ounces of Flower Bomb Hair Growth Oil, 2 ounces of Naughty Nectar Leave-In Conditioner, and 2 ounces of Sweet Cream Moisturizer. All full-size 8-ounce items arrive individually wrapped, making unboxing it an exciting experience. All orders received before Christmas come with a card that you can personalize for that special somebody. As a special offer for our listeners, we've partnered with Femme Noir to give you 20% off your order when you use the offer code JXD at checkout. To get a claim on your Femme Noir products, go to shopfemmenoir.com and use the code JXD to save 20% on your first purchase. That's shopfemmenoire.com. Because natural.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Hair is sexy.
And we're back. Talking about our favorite things.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch gears. I'd like to talk about food for my next few. The next 2 are sinful, but so I'll give you one now and then one after.
Okay.
If you live in New York City or you're visiting New York City, find yourself at Prohibition Bakery. Prohibition Bakery is a bakery. They make cupcakes, and they all have a liquor theme.
Yes.
And it's different because, when people assume that you cook with liquor, like it's just the flavoring and all that good stuff, and the alcohol goes away. They add the liquor after it's baked.
Right.
So
you soak it all up.
Yeah, so it's soaked in there. You do have to be 21 and over to enjoy them. Every cupcake is delicious.
Oh my God. I had like a beer and pretzel one.
The beer and pretzel one is my favorite, ironically, and I'm not a beer drinker.
The margarita, the Irish car bomb.
The birthday cake is so good with the Frangelico. Oof. God.
They're really good.
They're all
on the Lower
so
East
good.
Side.
Yep. On Clinton Street between Stanton between Stanton and East Houston.
Across from Clinton Street Bakery.
Yes. Which, one day we should do an episode of overrated things in New York City.
Absolutely. I'm all the way down for that.
Because that is one of the most overrated places.
Junior Cheesecakes.
Yeah. But yes, Prohibition Bakery. And I wish they had delivered across the U.S., but they can't because A, it's alcohol. B, I don't know how they would keep.
Right.
But I don't think you can ship alcohol like that.
But if you're in New York.
Yeah, they are so good. And they're smaller cupcakes, but, well, they're like shot size. So
but you want to try so many of them that it works out.
Well, you can't, because three cupcakes equals a shot. I think that's what they said. Or 2 equals a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, who cares?
Right. But, like, if you're pregnant, you can't enjoy them. So.
Or you can have one.
They say it on the website, so eat responsibly.
Eat responsibly. I'm a simple girl. It doesn't take a lot for me. Everybody knows the pretty basic things that I love. So the next thing on my list is another thing that can be purchased off of the Zon. I have another announcement to make. Are
you doing another show?
No, God.
Ooh, you like the Ryan Seacrest podcast.
Oh my God. I wish
just
I had
as light and Jamaican.
I'll take it.
Straight.
No more Fronto Leaves 2018.
You know what's funny what you're about to say? I had saved it to show you because it was on sale on Fat Kid Deals. It's only $9.
I would like to get away from Fronto in 2018 because it's no good for me.
No, it's not.
And if I'm really going to venture on this black woman in cannabis business, then I need to be responsible myself. And so therefore I will be transitioning over to a glass blunt. I don't own one yet, but I would love to get one. Yeah. So I'm like, because that's been my issue, is like, all right. Because people be like, oh, why don't you just get a vape? I'm like, I don't want your fumes. Okay? I don't want it. Like, it doesn't do for me what it does for other people. And that's not to knock. Like, everybody has to figure out what works best for them.
Because vaping works best for me.
Right. And it works best for a lot of people. Fury vapes a lot. That's all he does, actually, at this point.
Yeah.
I don't like papers. I don't like... Why don't you try Ross? I have tried Ross. Nigga, I tried Ross before you knew what they were. And I just don't. It's just not for me. You have to figure out what's for you. And part of it is the relaxation. And so I feel like that's going... And obviously I've said how I feel about bowls and things like that because I feel like a crackhead and no thank you. It's not relaxing. And the whole point for me and why I do what I do is because it's relaxing. It calms me down, calms my nerves. You know what I'm saying? So, and I enjoy it. So I like to sit and chill with mine. And so if I want to be a little bit healthier with that and I haven't found the alternatives that work for me, then I'm going to try this glass blunt business. Okay. It's the same effect. It's doing what I said I wanted it to do.
It's a bowl, essentially.
It's just one that you don't have to constantly, keep holding up. And, you get the same effect of being able to chill, which is why people...
It looks like a one-hitter to me, but, yeah, sure.
I think they might have different sizes. The one that I saw seemed to... It was a decent size.
Okay.
But that was also based off of a video, so...
Okay.
But, yep, I want one.
Good for you. Have you ever been to Ann Pizza?
Nah, where is that?
It's originally based out of DC.
Okay.
They have 2 locations here now in New York City. Ann Pizza is my second favorite pizza in the U.S. My first one is Round Table Pizza in California. But one of the pizzas they have is called the American Honey. And it's essentially a pepperoni pizza with some other things on it, and they top it with hot honey.
Oh, like...
So, my favorite thing is Mike's Hot Honey.
Oh, like Pauly G's.
Correct.
In Greenpoint.
Correct. Delicious. So, Mike's Hot Honey, I put it on... I got it at Fairway Market. And so what I do,
which was on my list,
yeah, which what I do now is when I get Popeyes, on the rare occasion I do now, my chicken strips, I'll get them mild because Crystal said on Twitter,
I saw.
Listen, whatever, fuck y'all. Sometimes I can't. It's my booty hole. Like,
that's fair.
Like, listen, but
it's my right to judge.
Whatever. My booty hole, my choice.
Right.
But I'll put the Mike's Hot Honey on the chicken, and it's oof.
I have been doing that. So
good.
My nigga concoction, my nigga sauce that I have been making for years for. Because I forget where the first place is that I had honey fried chicken. I want to say it was Shark Bar.
Like old school Shark Bar?
Or old school Shark Bar. I feel like Shark Bar is the first place that I had fried chicken with honey on it. And from there, I was hooked with honey on my fried chicken. So what I started doing is, because as an immature child, I loved ketchup on my fried chicken. And as an adult, I love ketchup. I don't care. So I started making this sauce where I would ask, and for Popeyes too, I would always ask for hot sauce, honey, and like nigga hot sauce, like Louisiana. Hot sauce, honey, and ketchup. And I would blend the three together and dip my chicken in it. And my God, it's so good.
I'm going to do that.
And sometimes when I'm not in the mood for the ketchup, I'll just drizzle the honey and the hot sauce on my chicken and it's still good as fuck. But ketchup, honey, and hot sauce, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's like a mambo sauce with no high fructose corn syrup.
Correct. Correct.
That's probably why it's so good. It's my turn?
Yeah.
So I keep talking about the things that I want to do with my house because I'm in this like crazy nesting mode where I'm always looking at it and being like, I need to do this and this is just bothering me. I want it to feel more homey. And we've been here now for a year and it's just time for some changes. And as many ideas as I have myself, I would love to also bring an interior designer in. And so a wonderful gift would be, if I could afford it, would it be a session with some interior designers by the name of Unparalleled Eye Designs, based out of Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And the Santana Sisters.
Oh, shoot.
But if you look on Instagram under Unparalleled Eye Designs and you have the coins and are in the DC area because they've had some really high profile clients, so talented, so beautiful. And if I could get them to come in my little teeny space and make some magic happen, I know that they could. And when I was in DC this weekend, I actually went to one of Santana's sisters' apartments. I was supposed to go see the other one who's like the designer, but I didn't get a chance to make it. But I saw the other sister's apartment and it's homey and it's cozy and it feels good, but they have a really dope eye. So make sure you check out Unparalleled Eye Designs. But that would definitely be on my favorite things list of something that I would want.
Speaking of home, I love candles.
Mm-hmm.
And years ago, Steen, our friend Steen Fox on Twitter or everywhere. If you don't follow her, you need to.
Yes.
So Steen Fox put me on, her and our friend Naja, put me on to Valu Spa candles.
Mm-hmm.
And she specifically put me on to the Macassar Ebony and Peach candle. And it is my favorite. Fuck you. It is my favorite scent in the entire world of candles. It is so good. I bought one for my mother. My mother still has it. She was like, no, I'm afraid to light it because I don't know if they'll stop making it. I'll be sad.
And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind. Never knowing who to cling to.
Like that deep. I got one for Dr. Terrell's when graduation, when he graduated undergrad.
Ooh, that's a good gift.
Yeah. It's, and there's soy, so soy candles, you can rub it on you and that's your fragrance.
Right.
So it's so good. Voluspa has a whole... all of their candles smell good for the most part. There's some that are just not for me. Like, I don't like piney scents. But otherwise, I love them. They're so good. If you live in New York City, you can get them all, like, as a physical location at Ricky's. Because they sell them all there. But yeah, I love Voluspa, especially the peach and ebony one.
Well, if we're going to stick with this same theme, I love good, fresh, citrusy scents. I think they just smell so inviting and they just smell clean. Jonathan Adler makes...
I love Jonathan Adler!
My God, the Jonathan Adler pop candle and grapefruit.
Love. And I love the fact that it's right across the street from Wogie's.
Oh my God. Jonathan Adler candles. You can purchase them online if you are not in the New York City area. Wonderful.
Love. If you live in New York City, shut up! If you live in New York City, you're coming to visit. It's on Greenwich Avenue and 10th.
Yes.
So good. So it's a cute little gay store. But I don't care. The candles is everything.
That's actually Spike's favorite candle.
Oh, really?
He loves it. He burns it all through the hallways.
Which is fine by me. It's
fine by me because that candle is amazing.
Candle.
It's like
I want to say
that's
a beeswax candle though, which is fine. Mm-hmm. But I got this from Fran. Fran inspired me for this, but she talked about it on the Friend Zone one day, and then I actually got them, but I got it from a specific company based out of here in Brooklyn. It's called Brooklyn Bamboo, and they're adult washcloths. They're a lot softer. Bamboo is softer than cotton, and so I use them on my face. I could use the Amazon basic ones on my body, but the ones for my face, the bamboo ones, are super better. And like, I had to do laundry, which is why I'm breaking out. But anyway, the point is the fact that they come in a set of like, I don't remember, like 8. They're a little on the pricier side for like but they're worth it, and they're so good, and they're super hyperallergenic and just really good for your face. We should all invest in like bamboo things anyway because it's better for the environment. But we're all about sustainable energy sources.
Yes, we are.
Yes, exactly. I also love Care Aloha. Side note, they make amazing sheets, all bamboo.
You know who else makes good sheets? Brooklinen.
Yeah.
Make sure you use your code JXD.
Yeah, 20% off first order.
I think because I have gotten so simple in the things that I want out of life. So everything either centers around weed, food, or my home, or my relaxation.
Yeah.
And they were shout out to my sis this week on Getting Grown. But I have to, again, I said it at the beginning of the episode, it has truly become one of my favorite things just that quickly. The Clean Glow Shea Butter. You can find her on Instagram, you can go to cleanglowsheabutter.com. That lemon cookie shea butter. Everybody who smelled it was like, I must have this. And it feels amazing. It's not heavy and greasy, but it still provides moisture. She has become, and everybody knows that I also make my own my stuff at home. So It's not a matter of not wanting to support small brands that are out there. It's just that I've been doing this, like making shea butter for my family for so long that it's hard to go out and purchase already like whipped shea butter when I do it all myself. It doesn't matter when it comes to her stuff. That lemon cookie clean butter, and you can use it in your hair, you can use it on your body. It's just amazing. So it's definitely on my list.
If you don't know, I do photography and all that good stuff. I'm actually going to be very serious with it in 2018. like actually charging niggas. That's crazy. I had my first real client this year, a paying client for photography.
Okay.
It went really well. So I'm gonna actually do it for real.
You have a good eye.
Thank you. So I got a, I guess last year or the year before, I got a Fancier studio lighting kit.
By
Linco. Yeah, it's a Linco, and it's a portable kit. It's a big ass bag, but you could take it wherever you go. Mm-hmm. It comes with a muslin backdrop stand, 3 backdrops, cloth backdrops, white, black, and green for a green screen, 3 softbox lights, the light bulbs and everything in the stands. And it's cool because you can just take it wherever you need to go. It's kind of big.
I've seen niggas carry more for less. So.
Right. And it's good to have to invest in like your home studio kind of thing. Especially if you want to be serious with your photography or your video work, if you do creative stuff like YouTube or whatever you do. It's a little on the pricey side. It's like $200. But you can get ones for cheaper, or you can get it used, which is totally fine. The only thing, if you get it used, just make sure that you all the pieces are there. Or if you need to switch out the light bulbs, which you can order the light bulbs separately. But all you can get on the Zon or your local photo and video store. But that's really, really good and one of my favorite things ever. So.
Okay, so the next thing on my list.
What's your last thing, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we have a good friend who makes throws and blankets.
Yes.
Under the name Sanctuary Decor. You have seen, she's posted, Fran purchased one, a baby pink one that she has on her bed, and it looks beautiful. I have a royal blue one that I purchased for my husband, and we use as a throw on the rocking chair. A nigga gotta keep a rocking chair. I don't care how old-fashioned it is. But Sanctuary Decor, she does custom colors, sizes for these merino wool blankets, and they are wonderful throws for couches, for beds. And again, you can customize the color and the size for whatever fits best for your space. But it adds a little something to what you got going on. So that's one of my favorite things on my list.
Yes. Support black business.
Support black business.
And the homie. My very, very last thing. Very last thing ever. And it's something that I'm mad that I'm missing now, but I'm going to reorder it. So when I first met Jade, I went over to her house and I said, I think both of us weren't working at the time. I think.
I don't know, remember.
Yeah, no, we weren't. And it was right before you moved over to by me. And so I went over and I brought a DVD over to her house.
I was working when I moved over there.
I know, I was like right before.
Yeah, I was working.
No, at this time you weren't.
I was bartending.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Either way, it's a DVD, it's a movie. It is called It is called Polly.
It's featuring
Keisha Knight Pulliam
and Felicia Rashad.
Yes, and Dorian Haywood.
Bud.
Yeah, no, that's not. Bud isn't. No, he's not in the movie.
He's not?
No.
Dorian Haywood was he was one of the little light-skinned ones.
No, Dorian Haywood is an old ass nigga who's a singer.
Wait, hold on.
You're talking about that nigga who was on Moesha, who was Moesha's first boyfriend. Ohaji.
Yeah. No, not Ohaji, because he passed away.
Oh, yeah, that's Merlin Santana. Damn. But yes. The nigga from the 90s.
The nigga from the 90s.
yes. Not Jason Weaver.
No.
That's exactly what
not
it's not.
Bubba Robinson.
Yes.
Not, who did we just say?
Merlin Santana.
Not Merlin Santana.
But the other one. Y'all know.
One of the other ones.
Yeah. It was a Disney movie, and it was the black version of Pollyanna.
Yes.
And it's literally one of my favorite movies of all time.
My mother made me watch it.
Yes. And it has a sequel.
It sure does.
And which I have the sequel. I just don't know whatever happened to the first one, but
it was at my apartment, and then I don't know.
Yeah, but Polly is such a good movie. Such a good movie to see with your kids, and it's expensive on DVD because they don't make it anymore, really. But
it's black.
It's black AF. And I don't know if you can find it online, like streaming it, like on YouTube or something, but it's worth it. So get it, Polly.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry if it wasn't an episode of Funnies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. We're not always that funny.
Niggas have to be multifaceted. Niggas are tired. I'm tired today, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know people don't always want to hear you say you tired, but I'm just exhausted today. I'm just tired, nigga. I'm just exhausted.
I'm weary of the ways of the world.
Always weary of the ways of the fucking world.
I'm gonna look for my body, yeah. And my soul. I'm gonna look for my body, yeah. I've been looking my soul. I'm gonna look for my body, yeah. I'll be back in my soul. Alright, peace in the Middle East.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
This episode of Jade and XD was produced by Abraham Kevin Quezada.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Okay.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.